Good morning. How are you guys? It is so good to see you. Do you know I have missed you so much? And do you know we are going to be celebrating a very, very, very special holiday today. Do you know what holiday that is? Let me give you a hint. It's not Hanukkah. No. It's not Rosh Hashanah. No. It's, it starts with Yom Kippur. You got it. And I don't know if you noticed, I'm wearing kind of a strange outfit today. Did you see this strange outfit? Do you know what this is called? As I'm going to clip my music in, this is called a kittel. A kittel is a special outfit that we wear just for Yom Kippur. I'm just going to ask, Andrew, can you check and make sure that the video is going? Thank you so much. I don't wonder, perfect. So this is a special outfit we wear just for Yom Kippur. It's a very cool outfit, and this outfit I wear every single year on Yom Kippur to remind God, remember me, God? I was the same person last year. I'm the same person this year, and I really need your help, God, to become a better person. And that's our whole project for Yom Kippur, is how can we become a better person? But before we get into that, we're going to sing some fun songs together. Do you guys know a song called Hine Ma Tov? No, you don't know that song? Well, you know that song? Okay, good. Well, you know it too? You know it too. Well, we're going to sing a little bit of a different version. I don't know if you know this version. We'll sing it Yai-da-dai first. Yai-da-dai-dai. Like this one? Here we go. Let's sing it. Ready? Here's the fun part. Oh, you ready for your turn? I can't hear you. Ready? Here we go. Hine matov. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim yachad. Okay, it's so good to be together, but you know what we're going to do next is we're going to say, oh my God, it's so good to be awake. Are you guys awake? You're awake? You're sure you're awake? I don't know. I think let's do a big stretch all the way up to the ceiling. And we'll do a stretch over this way. Oh, and a stretch over this way. And can you be super big and super little and super big? All right, we're going to sing Modeh Ani, and I'm going to call and you're going to respond. Are you ready for that? Here we go. Modeh Ani lefanecha melech chai v'kayam shehachazar davi nishmati v'chamla rabba Okay, I couldn't hear you very well that time. Do you think you can sing a little louder? Do you think you can? Okay, here we go. Modeh Ani lefanecha melech chai v'kayam shehachazar davi nishmati v'chamla rabba That one's a pretty fun one, huh? We're saying, oh my God, it's so good to be awake. We are so glad to be here. Now it's time, we're going to get ready to pray. So you guys can all stand up, and I'm going to see if you can figure out, do you know your Hebrew body parts? I don't know. Let's go. What are these called? Do you remember what these called? These are called hands. These are also called yadayim. Yadayim, are you ready? You know how to talk Hebrew. You're amazing. Here we go. We're going to shake, shake, shake your yadayim. Shake, shake, shake your yadayim. Shake, shake, shake your yadayim. Let's get ready to pray. Oh, those are some good yadayim shaking. We're going to stretch to the shemayim. We're going to stretch, stretch, stretch to the shemayim. Stretch, stretch, stretch to the shemayim. Stretch, stretch, stretch to the shemayim. Let's get ready to pray. All right, we're going to bend to our raglayim. Who knows what a raglayim? What are raglayim? There are our legs. We're going to stretch, reach, reach for our raglayim. Reach, reach, reach for our raglayim. Reach, reach, reach for our raglayim. Let's get ready to pray. All right, should we dance with our whole goof? Our whole body? Here we go. We're going to dance, dance, dance with our whole goof. Dance, dance, dance with our whole goof. Dance, dance, dance with our whole goof. Let's get ready to pray. All right, one last time. We're going to sit down with our goof. We're going to sit down with our goof. We're going to sit down with our goof. Let's get ready to pray. And we're going to warm up our hands. Can everybody warm up your yadayim? Can you warm up your yadayim super warm? And can you rub your arms together super strong? Let me send out blessings to all the world. And now I'm going to ask for everybody to use your yadayim. We're going to be special dancers. We're going to sing a song of love and peace. And I'm going to ask if you guys can, actually, I'm going to put the guitar down so I can do it with you. We are going to sing together and do these motions together. Here we go. I've got shalom like a river. I've got shalom like a river. I've got shalom like a river in my soul, in my soul. I've got shalom like a river. I've got shalom like a river. I've got shalom like a river in my soul. I've got ahava like an ocean. I've got ahava like an ocean. I've got ahava like an ocean in my soul, in my soul. I've got ahava like an ocean. I've got ahava like an ocean. I've got ahava like an ocean in my soul. I've got simcha like a fountain. I've got simcha like a fountain. I've got simcha like a fountain in my soul, in my soul. I've got simcha like a fountain. I've got simcha like a fountain. I've got simcha like a fountain in my soul. Should we put it together but backwards? Here we go. I've got simcha like a fountain. I've got ahava like an ocean. I've got shalom like a river in my soul, in my soul. I've got forwards. Shalom like a river. I've got ahava like an ocean. I've got simcha like a fountain in my soul. And now that we've found all these blessings in our soul, we're going to thank God for all the things we're grateful for today. Can you guys think of anything you want to say thank you to God for today? Things can we say thank you to God for? What are we going to say? We thank God for water? All right. Thank you, God, for water. Kile olam chasto. Thank you, God, for what else? What else should we say thank you for? For what? For juice. For juice. Kile dance. I feel like you guys are already, you're dancing. You're ready to dance. Should we dance some more? You guys wouldn't be opposed to dancing some more? All right, we're going to celebrate God, and we're going to say, whoa, God, you are so cool. Are you ready? You are a good dancer. Here we go. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Play a game with me? You guys think you could play a game with me? I have a very fun game, but it's kind of hard. You guys are up for the challenge? Okay, so I'm going to ask everybody to have a seat, and we're going to ask, can you turn your thinking mind on? Can you turn your thinking mind on? Make sure your mind is on. And we are going to get started. Here we go. All right, here's the game. Can you figure out what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about the color Adom. Do you know what color I mean? Adom is an apple and a fire truck. Now shout it out. Adom is... What color is Adom? Adom is red. Adom is red? Adom is red. Adom, 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 Adom is red. All right, ready to figure out the next color? All right, here we go. I'm thinking about the color Kahol. Do you know what color I mean? Kahol is a sky and a swimming pool. Now shout it out. Kahol is blue. Kahol is blue. Kahol is blue. Kahol, 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 kahol is blue. All right, ready for the next one? All right, here we go. I'm thinking about the color Yarok. Do you know what color I mean? Yarok are the grass and the leaves on a tree. Now shout it out. Yarok is green. Yarok is green. Yarok is green. Yarok, 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 Yarok is green. All right, should we do another one? All right, here we go. I'm thinking about the color Tahov. Do you know what color I mean? Tahov is a banana and a shining sun. Now shout it out. Tahov is yellow. Tahov is yellow. Tahov is yellow. Tahov, 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 Tahov is yellow. Should we do another one? Are you guys up for it? All right, here we go. I'm thinking about the color Katom. Do you know what color I mean? Katom is a carrot and a basketball. Now shout it out. Katom is orange. Katom is orange. Katom is orange. Katom, 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 katom is orange. Should we do one more? Yeah, we should. Okay, here we go. I'm thinking about the color Sagol. Do you know what color I mean? Sagol is a plum and a bunch of grapes. Now shout it out. Sagol is purple. Sagol is purple. Sagol, 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 Sagol is purple. I have a couple more. Should we keep going? All right, here we go. I'm thinking about the color Lavan. Do you know what color I mean? Lavan is a snowflake and a marshmallow. Now shout it out. Lavan is white. Laban is white. Laban is white. Laban, 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 Laban is white. All right, are we ready to continue praying? All right, here we go. We're going to take all of our bodies, and I'm going to ask everybody to find one place to stand. Can you find one place to stand, and can you put your right foot down? And can you put your left foot down? And can you stretch your arms towards the Shamayim super high? And can you take one deep breath in and out? One more deep breath in and one more deep breath out. Now we're going to play a game, and I'm going to call something out and you're going to call it back. Are you ready? You're going to have to use your listening ears very carefully. You ready? Here we go. Baruch Hu, dear one, Shekhinah, holy name. And we're going to do this together. When I call on the light of my soul, I come home. And we're going to all sit down in our spiritual homes, and we're going to take our hands and we're going to cover our eyes. And we're going to listen carefully to the world around us. What can you hear? I can hear a truck. Can you hear a truck? I can hear people. Can you hear people? I can hear a car. We're going to sing together, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha ubechol nafshecha ubechol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha v'lechtecha v'derech uv'shochbecha uv'kumecha וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך, ובשעריך. And now I've got a special Yom Kippur story for you. The Hardest Word by Jacqueline Jules, illustrated by Catherine Janice Kahn. Long, long time ago, the world had many large and fabulous creatures. What's this? It's wild, right? You've never seen one of those. One of those creatures was a gigantic yellow bird with dark red wings and a purple forehead. Do you see the bird? He was called the Ziz. The Ziz was so huge that when he spread out his wings, he blocked the sun, as if he were a dark rain cloud. Every time he flew over a town, all the mothers would call to their children, "Quick, quick, come inside quickly before it rains." This made the big Ziz sad. He loved children and did not want to spoil their playtime. Do you see the big Ziz with his big wings? And hear all the children running home. So, the Ziz started flying around at night, when no one would notice that he made the sky dark with his gigantic wings. That worked for a while. Then, one night, the big Ziz flew too high, and he bumped into a star. Ooh, ow, sizzle, snap, bing! The star fell out of the sky and down to the earth. It burned a big hole in the ground. See the big hole burned by the star? The next morning, when the Ziz saw the big hole, he was worried. What can I do to cover this hole? He asked himself. He thought about it for a while and came up with an idea. He stretched out his huge wings and went back up into the sky. This time he knocked down a cloud. Plop! The cloud was full of rain and it filled the big hole with water. Now the big pool was a lovely pond, perfect for swimming. All the children came running to the pond, screaming with delight. It was a hot, sunny day, and they had a wonderful time splashing and playing in the water. "That mistake is all fixed," Ziz smiled. "Do you see the pond? Look, here are all the children playing in the pond," and Ziz is very, very happy. One day, however, the Ziz made a mistake he could not fix. It was the week before Yom Kippur. He was flying along, not watching where he was going, and he flew smack into the tallest pine tree in the world. Boom! The tree fell over and knocked over another tree. That tree knocked down another tree, and that tree fell on the vegetable garden behind the synagogue. Smash! Squash! Oops! Oh no! The Ziz covered his eyes with his big wings. Not the vegetable garden. It belongs to the children. The Ziz uncovered his eyes to look at the damage. The tomatoes, the corn, the pumpkins, the beans, the gourds, the squash, all the vegetables and the children had worked so hard to plant, they were smashed to bits. Look, here are all the vegetables smashed under the trees. "I can't knock down a cloud and fix this," the Ziz cried. The Ziz flew home and sat in his own garden to think. He had watched the children plant their vegetable garden. Every year, they harvested the fruits to decorate their sukkah. What would the children do this year? The Ziz spread out his wings and flew off to have a chat with God. The Ziz had a special place where he liked to talk to God. It was Mount Sinai. The Ziz was so huge that when he stood on Mount Sinai, his purple feather head reached right up into heaven. Here's the Ziz in his garden, and here's the Ziz going to Mount Sinai to talk to God. "What have you done this time?" God asked as soon as he saw Ziz. This was not the first time that Ziz had come to Mount Sinai after making a mistake. "Oh, God, I knocked over a big tree. It knocked over another tree. That tree smashed a vegetable garden." "The children's garden?" God questioned. "Yes," the Ziz admitted, hanging his head. "That's a problem," God said. "I can't knock down a cloud and make this better." "No, you can't," God agreed. "What should I do?" "I want you to do something for me," God said. "Anything," the Ziz promised. "I want you to search the earth and bring back the hardest word." "The hardest word?" the Ziz questioned. "Yes," God answered. "Now go." All right, the Ziz stretched his big wings and went off on the search. He flew over mountains. He flew over trees. He flew over valleys. He flew over seas. Flap, flap, I'm the biggest bird. Flap, flap, searching for the hardest word. After searching the whole day, the Ziz stopped to rest at the edge of a forest. In a little house nearby, he heard a mother and child arguing. "I don't want to go to bed," the little girl said. "You need your rest," said the mother. "I'm not tired," said the little girl. "Good night," said the mother, closing the door. "That's it. That's it." Ziz flapped his wings. "The hardest word. I found it." Ziz flew as fast as he could to Mount Sinai. With great excitement, he put his bird feet down on the top and poked his purple feathered head up into heaven. "I found it. I found the hardest word." "What is it?" God asked. "It's good night. Every child hates that word." Ziz did a dance right on top of Mount Sinai. He loved being right. "Good night is a hard word for children," God agreed. "I knew it. I knew it." Ziz danced. "I knew it. I knew it. I knew it." "But there's another word even harder," God said. "There is?" Ziz slumped over, disappointed. "There is," God declared. "Go and find it." All right. So the Ziz spread out his mighty wings and went off to search. He flew over mountains. He flew over trees. He flew over valleys. He flew over seas. Flap, flap, I'm the biggest bird. Flap, flap, searching for the hardest word. After searching all day, Ziz stopped at a big feast on the grounds of a castle. He listened. With so many people talking, he felt sure someone would say the hardest word. "I'm hungry," a little girl said to her mother.
May I have some biscotti, please? The mother smiled. Oh, you want spaghetti? That's it, Ziz realized. I got it now. He spread out his great wings and flew back to Mount Sinai. He planted his bird feet on the mountaintop and poked his purple feathered head into heaven. I know the hardest word, he sang. What is it? God asked. It's spaghetti. Ziz hopped up and down on one foot. Standing still was hard, especially when he was excited. Spaghetti is a hard word to say, God agreed. Didn't I tell you? Ziz hopped some more. Ziz danced some more. But there's another word, even harder, God said. There is? Ziz slumped over disappointed. There is, God declared. Go and find it. Oh, all right. The Ziz stretched out his big wings and went out to search. He flew over mountaintops. He flew over trees. He flew over valleys. He flew over seas. Flap, flap, I'm the biggest bird. Flap, flap, searching for the hardest word. The Ziz searched for 3 more days. He brought back lots of words to Mount Sinai. Words like rock, rhinoceros, ridiculous, and Rumpelstiltskin. Each time, God sent Ziz back out to find another word. What could the hardest word be? By the evening of Yom Kippur, Ziz had brought over 100 words to Mount Sinai. God had not accepted any of them. The Ziz was discouraged. He had tried and tried. He flew back to Mount Sinai to have one more discussion with God. What word did you bring this time? God asked. No word, said the Ziz quietly. No word? No, the Ziz said sadly. I've come to say I'm sorry. I can't find the hardest word. You can't? God asked. No, the Ziz shook his head. I'm sorry. You're sorry? God asked. Yes, Ziz nodded his big purple head. I'm sorry. Good job, God said. You found the hardest word. I did? The Ziz was now very confused. Yes, God said. The hardest word is sorry. Well, all the words you brought me were hard. Sorry is the hardest. I always say I'm sorry on Yom Kippur, the Ziz said. Well, you should say it other times too, God answered. Like when I smashed the garden? That's right, God said. Ziz thanked God and pulled his purple feathered head out of heaven. Then he spread out his big wings and flew to the children's garden. On the way, he stopped at his own garden and gathered a big basket of fruits and vegetables for the children. Here he is, gathering a big basket for the children. It was time to say the hardest word. The end. What'd you think of that story? Did you like it? Very sweet story. Now we're going to sing some more songs. Teshuvah, tefillah, tzedakah, that's what we're gonna do. Teshuvah, tefillah, tzedakah, for me and for you. Teshuvah, tefillah, tzedakah, give our life matzavah. Teshuvah, tefillah, tzedakah, to those near and far. We turn and we pray and we give on this day, and we try to become the best people we can, the best people we can on this day. Tzedakah, that's what we're gonna do.
Kippur, we have a very special practice. And that's a practice where we knock on our hearts to try to wake our hearts up. Can you guys all knock on your hearts? Can you wake your hearts up? Are you awake there in their heart? So we're going to sing a song about knocking on our hearts, about waking our hearts up and helping our hearts to remember all the good things that we can do in the year. So I want to ask everybody, can you get your hands super ready to go? Are your hands ready to knock on your heart? All right, here we go. We're going to sing together. We're going to tap on our heart. Here we go. As soon as I get all the pages from... Okay, here we go. We're gonna be nice. Tap your heart. We're gonna be kind. We're gonna be good friends. We're gonna take care of our minds. We're gonna be sweet. We're gonna be caring. We're gonna listen when people give us instructions. We're gonna be good. Here we go. Tap, tap, tap your heart. Tap, tap, tap your heart. Tap, tap, tap your heart. On Yom Kippur, it's time to restart. You guys did that so beautifully. Are you ready? When we do that tapping, we're getting ready to throw all of our sorries away. We're getting ready to say, God, we're going to be so much better this year. We're going to do everything so much better. We're so looking forward to being with you. Throwing my sorries away today. Throwing my sorries away, away. Throwing my sorries away today. Throwing my sorries away. Can you guys sing that with me? We throw our sorries away. Let's throw our sorries away. Here we go. I'm throwing my sorries away today. Throwing my sorries away, away. Throwing my sorries away today. Throwing my sorries away. And I'm gonna make changes in the things I say and how I act every way. I'm gonna try a little more to do the best I can. Gonna be my New Year's plan. Here we go, we're gonna throw them away. Throwing my sorries away today. Throwing my sorries away, away. Throwing my sorries away today. Throwing my sorries away. Throwing my sorries away today. Throwing my sorries away, away. Throwing my sorries away today. Throwing my sorries away. And when we throw our sorries away, do you know what that makes room for? What does that make room for? Makes room for lots of loving kindness, all the good things that we want to have in the year. One little act of kindness goes a long, long way. Two little acts of kindness can brighten everyone's day. Three little acts of kindness make a beautiful sound. Many acts of kindness help the world go round. What else helps the world go round, guys? What else should we sing? What else is good for the world? What can we do that's really helpful for the world? What do we do? Trains are really helpful for the world? Trains are really, what are trains about? When we go to the people that we love, visiting someone we love goes a long, long way. Visiting two people we love can brighten their day. Visiting three people we love can make a beautiful sound. Visiting lots of people helps the world go round. What else? Can we give the people we visit a hug and a kiss? Can we do that? One hug song together. Are you guys ready for one more song? We have a choice. Do you want to sing the shofar song or do you want to sing Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu? Do you want to sing Od Yavo or the shofar song? Ready? And say yes if you want to sing the shofar song. 1, 2, 3. Say yes if you want to sing Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Yes, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu it is. Here we go. You ready? Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Ve'al kulam. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Ve'al kulam. Salam. Aleinu ve'al kulam. Salam. Salam. Have, guys, a wonderful, wonderful Yom Kippur. So, an easy time and so many blessings. Thanks for joining me.